What's up, guys? My name is Jomel Zakoro,
My name's Jarron Gaddis.
and we are the Wannabe Boo podcast, bringing you the latest and greatest game and anime news, reviews, and waifus for laifu. This is episode 29, right?
The big 2-9.
Almost
yeah,
30.
because the last one was
Was 28, right?
28. I think I might have made a joke about it. I don't remember. We haven't. I mentioned this on the last video that we did. That those were pre-recordings because I was adjusting to Alabama.
Exactly. So it's been about 2 weeks now, right? So it's been about 2 weeks since you moved in, right?
Yeah. And I got a decent little setup here. I start classes this Monday.
Oh, nice. All right.
Wait, it might be this month. It should be this month. Oh, because she said they start in October. Wait, that wouldn't make sense. Then it would be too long from now, or September. I don't fucking know.
It's still August, so maybe up until September, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but I actually have pretty good reason to believe that it's this Monday.
Okay. Well, regardless, how is everything else going okay, Jarron? Like, I don't know, how's Alabama compared to the good old city of Chicago or even Illinois in that fact?
Well, as visually, it looks a whole lot better. Like,
oh, okay.
If you go out in a certain point, all you see is like the mountains and the trees, and it's fucking gorgeous. I love it.
Oh, all right.
And I wouldn't mind hiking out there at some point. However, it's actually hella boring unless you have a good method of transportation.
Right.
Because as I mentioned, the amount of hills and mountains and shit make it impossible to bike anywhere.
Right. Is there like miles of nothing in like one Walmart?
No. It's nothing like that. It's nothing like
okay.
that. It's I guess a standard suburban area.
Oh, okay. So it's not really like out of nowhere.
Yeah, because it's also kind of college-y town because Alabama A&M's not too far from here.
Right.
So there's stuff to do. It's too far from where I am to bike there.
I see.
So I'm kind of immobile right now.
Well, true, but that doesn't mean that you're not doing anything, right?
Right. Well, I mean, I'm not doing anything, but you can consider what I'm doing as nothing.
No, I don't think so. See, catching up on anime is an important, laborious task that needs to be done.
You're right, but you're absolutely correct. Like, I had to catch up on some anime. I didn't get to everything, unfortunately, but I specifically made sure I caught up for this episode because we got some shit to talk about because we kind of missed it.
We do, because we're already in half season now for
about
the summer.
Halfway through the summer season.
And I mean, I'll admit I haven't been watching as much, but I have been keeping up with the ones I do. I do like. So like even I think there are a couple of the new ones that I've kept up with. So let's open up with you, Jarron, since it's been a while since we've done an actual recording.
All right, fair enough. So wait, what are we talking about?
We're talking about new summer season anime, Jarron. Summer season recap.
I'm sorry.
We just said that.
No, we just said that, but then the way you presented that question was like, all right, you start. I'm like, wait, aren't we? Isn't this a joint? I know.
Anyway.
Aside from my foolishness. So far I've caught up on Overlord, Angels of Death, Cells at Work, the other isekai with the Demon Lord, Hanebado, the badminton anime, and Island, and Steins Gate. But we'll talk. We might have a full dive on that another time.
Yeah.
Because I got some words for Jomel about that one. But
indeed you do.
So far, I'm hella liking what's going on and what I'm actually watching. I still have to catch up on a couple.
Wait, for which one?
Like we said. I need to do Grand Blue, Fully Cooley. What is it? Unisan haunts the fucking the hot spring.
Oh yeah. Yuragi so no Yunasan.
Yeah. I gotta do fucking Happy Sugar Life, Asabi.
3 dived to the future?
No, 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 no.
How about how to kind of receive the volleyball?
Oh yeah, I was in the middle of watching that one when before we started watching, before we
Okay.
started recording.
How about the I know it's not listed on here for some reason, but you know the what is it? Look at me with a disgusted face as I look at as I look under your
No,
skirt. That actually
no,
released like this for this season.
no, it didn't.
It didn't? No?
No, it didn't need to.
Oh,
So
okay.
it didn't.
No,
It's not real.
Because people have been posting screenshots of like the character's disgusting face, like the transition from like the request to the disgusted face.
I've
And
seen,
it's hilarious.
and I'm not happy about it.
No, is it too much for you?
You fucking degenerates out there.
Hey, some
Why?
people have some weird fetishes.
I know you
I'm not
do,
one to
but like,
judge.
why are we making it an anime?
I mean, there's gonna be an isekai anime about someone reincarnated as a spider.
All right, but that's interesting though.
Is it? No, you're not getting looked at disgustingly while looking up someone's skirt.
All right, there's that, and then there's, oh hey, we're gonna, you know how we normally do, people go to another fucking world. Instead, we're gonna make it interesting. You know, there's a manga out there where the main character is a slime, or this one she's a spider, or there's one where the guy's like a doctor from another world and he tries to figure out how to be a doctor in a medieval magical place, but instead he uses his technical know-how of medicine. And then there's one where a guy, anytime he dies, he goes back to a save point. It's fucking interesting. Fuck you.
All right. Anyway.
And there's one where he goes to another world and becomes a bone daddy.
What?
Overlord.
Oh, right. The bone daddy thing kind of just confused me for a second.
Yeah, he's a bone daddy.
I guess.
That's the best way I can. He's a spooky bone daddy.
Spooky bone daddy. You're right. You're fucking right. Like, again, what I said a while ago, I haven't been keeping up because I've been a bad person. No, it's because I've recently been getting into a new Netflix show.
Oh my god, Jomel.
And it's also a novella. So it's
Jomel.
I know,
novella.
Right? It's Jane the Virgin. It's on Netflix,
Oh
and
my god.
I'm so into it right now because my coworker.
Novella.
Yes, I mean it's all in English, but it's essentially a novella because there's so much drama. There's so much drama. It's just as convoluted as a K-drama, but it's novella styled.
Cause like, all right, so fucking like, all right, so this is aside from what we're supposed to be talking about today, but like, all right, so there's Korean dramas, there's novellas, there's every other country's style of drama, and then there's our boring piece of shit.
Right.
Like, we got, The Bold and the Beautiful, fucking General Hospital, these kind of things where it's like, we have very normal kind of, over dramatic kind of situations where, we could take a chill pill and everything will be okay.
Right.
But you look at K-dramas and novellas and shit like that, and it's like, we're way the fuck up here at all times. Like, we can't stop. There's no brakes on this train until it ends, and then it doesn't. Because it goes on fucking forever.
No, exactly. That doesn't. Like, I honestly thought it was gonna be a chill novella, like a chill drama, and all of a sudden, by like episode 3, a murder happens. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this black guy just died. Like, holy shit! And then it just got the hole to start getting deeper and deeper with like crime investigations, someone's sister sleeping with their stepmother, and
what?
Yeah. And then there's like a unwanted pregnancy from a random person that she works that's her boss that ends up being the only baby daddy that she has because that's his only sperm and all that, and the doctor that inseminated her is actually the owner.
His only what?
Yeah, because he had cancer when he was a couple of years ago.
I give you my one semen.
No, okay. See, there was a big mix-up and all that. The main heroine, the main character Jane, she was accidentally inseminated.
How do you get accidentally inseminated?
Because the doctor wasn't out of it, and because she caught her wife cheating on her, and then she was just so dazed and out of it, she accidentally inseminated her, which is also the doctor is also the sister of the baby daddy, of
What the
of
fuck?
also
is
her
even
boss.
No, stop, just stop. We're no more.
No more.
What the fuck? What?
I'll tell you, it's just, and then apparently one of the best friends of the baby daddy is somehow connected to someone called Sinrosto, which is the man without a face, which is a big deal time drug dealer that no one's ever caught or seen before.
Okay, all right.
So there's a drug investigation. There's like child custody issues. Then there's like the acts of God, and also apparently Jane's father is also some sort of like novella superstar that was actually hidden from her mother because she didn't want to shame her and all that. Because her
So
mother
it's a novella in a novella.
Exactly.
It's a fucking novella-ception. Oh my god.
Exactly. And then one person is actually some sort of Russian. She's a Russian runaway. I'm being legit. I'm being legit. One of the characters is a Russian runaway that took on the name of a different person when they came to the States, and now she's being hunted by her ex-boyfriend.
What?
Called Milosh because she broke her heart.
What?
Exactly.
What? All right.
And then the mother is like in a wheelchair because she got acid acid spilled on her, and then she got run over by a car, and now she's in a wheelchair. But she's not in a wheelchair. Like she can actually walk and all that. I don't fucking know. There's a lot of different plot twists that I've yet to grasp.
All right, so maybe novellas take the cake when it comes to drama, because I can't even follow what you just explained to me. Like,
exactly.
That's some bullshit on a whole nother level that I don't want any part of, because the amount of times I'm gonna have to take a step out of the house to fucking deal with what I saw.
I know, right? And it's 4 seasons right now. It's
4 seasons.
Yep, it's 4 seasons. There's 22 episodes each season, and each episode is about 40 minutes long.
God, Jomel, what have you done to yourself?
And there's gonna be a 5th season on the way.
Oh my god! No,
so I'm trying to binge all of it until before the next season comes in. So
there's
I can
no
be ready.
binging. You gotta watch each episode fucking 3 times to figure out the fucking quantum code to unlock the goddamn time sequence to figure out who the fuck the father is.
No, we know who the father is, but the thing is, though, everything else we don't know who Sinrosto is. There's so far, what is it? We don't know if Jane's writing career can even take off, because she also wants to be a writer, but she also wants to be a teacher. And then all of a sudden, the assistant of her father, which is the novella superstar, is conspiring against him for some fucking reason.
Right.
Because they don't like him. I don't know. It's a lot to take in, but it's been so good.
Yeah, it's a fucking lot. You're right.
It's been so good. I'm hooked. I'm honestly hooked, and I'm already on episode 11. It's only been like a couple of days, so I've been binging it like.
Jomel, you need to stop.
Like an abuela binging her rosaries.
You need to stop. You're gonna kill yourself.
I probably will.
You're gonna turn into an old Mexican woman.
But in any case, I have made time to watch some anime. And the one, I'm looking right now. I think it's just like one new one, and then a recurring season. So the recurring one I've been keeping up with has been My Hero Academia.
I actually haven't caught up with that one.
Okay.
I'm reading the manga, so.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was thinking about like I feel like you already know a lot of it so far.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because right now it's the the license exam.
Yeah.
Arc, so
yeah.
But that's what I've been watching, and then the new one I've been keeping up with is, judge me if you want, is the Sonohora So no Kanarin main
son. Oh my god, Joma! I was literally about to ask you. Please tell me that the only anime that you've watched this season is not just the Shota one.
It is. It has been.
You fucking. Joma, you can't even join me on the ride that has been Island.
I know I can't. I know it's been a ride too. I feel like it's been a ride. But But I've been craving for something wholesome for a while. So I've been watching Sonohara. So
That's not wholesome. What are you talking about? That's
it's pretty fucking wholesome.
Damn near porn.
It's pretty fucking wholesome to me.
No, it's not. You shut up.
Yeah, it is. There's a character. There's a character in that series where she is perceived as like as a little girl, but she's like his senpai and all that, and she has like a little chick hair ornament. And do you know why she wears that, Jarron?
Why?
It's because she just wants to feel taller. It just gives you like an extra like couple inches.
And then there's One-san giving a little boy the suck.
It's not One-san. It's Obas.
It's Mama-chan.
It's essentially it's like Oka-san.
That's what it is.
Hey, she even said in the latest episode she'd wait for him.
Oh my god.
I mean, there was no context to that, but she got drunk and all that, but she said that she'll be waiting for him, whatever context that means.
We know.
Oh my god! Oh, this is even more brilliant, John, because I'm looking at the My Anime List score. The My Anime List score here is 6.66.
Only Satan can appreciate this anime.
Exactly. God. So unfortunately, this is all I've been watching. Plus, Jane the Virgin. But that's not anime.
Jomel, you literally hit rock bottom.
No, I haven't.
You're at the bottom of the barrel.
I haven't.
You fuck.
Hey, it's a wholesome bottom of the barrel.
No, it's not wholesome. There's bullshit.
It's wholesome with such the sweet nectar of taboo, Jarron.
Sweet nectar of taboo. You mean the spicy Cholula of fucking...
Hey, fuck you. Get vanquished, asshole.
Get vanquished?
Get vanquished by her giant breasts and like weirdly attractive high school sister that's also... For some reason, every other girl there is... Every person there with like big boobs is essentially a Shota fan.
Of course they are.
Apparently,
that's the anime, Jomel. That's the whole point of the anime. You talking about this wholesome crap? There's no wholesome. There's just older people raping a little boy. That's what it is.
It is. That's the thing, and that's the thing. Like that's the one thing
Remember how I said you're a pedophile? You cross the other bridge.
What bridge is that?
There's two bridges.
What's the other bridge?
There's the Shota one and there's the lolly one. You cross both. You're now the troll under both the bridges.
Fuck you. I like my cute things doing cute stuff. Jarron.
Yeah, it's not cute.
No.
Vile.
I swear to God. Jarron.
The kids in high school, but still, fuck you.
No.
Wait, he's not in high school?
No. He's in middle school, my friend.
No, I thought he just look young.
No, he's in middle school, my friend.
No.
This is a middle school like first year middle schooler.
God. You see, I don't even have to do anything, audience. He does this to himself.
Hey, fuck you. Fuck you.
God, you're fucking awful. Like, you haven't even been watching fucking Cells at Work, Jomel. You don't understand. When you take a step back from watching Cells at Work, you don't realize how much about the body you're actually learning. Like, it's so good in the way it does it, because it explains every single cell that they introduce and their function throughout the episode. Like, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't know half the stuff that they're talking about. I mean, granted, I don't study biology or anything, but like, right. I'm learning more than I feel comfortable with watching this anime.
No, true. Some like Kevin and Jeff, they've been watching it, and even though they are both medical people, they've also been enjoying because they've also been learning about more things about the diseases and whatnot, apparently, and the bacteria.
Right. Because they like personified them all. Like it's fucking adorable. Like, did you know macrophages literally raise literally raise red blood, like baby red blood cells? I forget what they're called before they're actually red blood cells, but they literally raise them. Like, cell wise, they like the baby red blood cells cluster around the macrophage until they're red blood cells. That's adorable. You know how they fucking personify in this anime? The macrophages teach the little middle schooler or little like preschooler red blood cells how to fucking be, and it's adorable.
I need to get into that then.
it's so much. And Jomel, like I said, you gotta watch that badminton. Like,
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
so invested.
There's been again. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I've been spoiled a little bit, but like I saw some pictures and it seems like someone is going crazy. I don't know who that character is, but
She's the main character.
oh, so she's the one going crazy then.
Oh, that
Like,
so that's her thing. Like that's her that's her super mode, quote
oh,
unquote.
right.
Her insanity eyes. Because in the manga, it's a lot more prevalent. They're not doing it as much as they do in the anime, as they did in the manga as they do in the anime, from what I heard.
Right.
But that's her whole thing. Is when she's playing and she's serious, she goes evil. She goes crazy eye.
Okay. Wow.
But it's oh my god, like I need to get rid of my whole I can't watch a sports anime unless it's about girls.
Right.
Because like I know like Kuroko no Basket, that one volleyball anime that came out 2 seasons ago. It didn't come out. It was in its 3rd season. It ended 2 seasons ago. I don't remember what that one was called.
I don't remember either.
It got a lot of like. It was really popular.
Wait. It's the all boy one, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Hyaku?
Something like that. Yeah.
Hyaku something.
Yeah. Yeah. That one.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I hear that one was super popular, and the only reason I didn't watch it is because it's all men, and I'm like, I gotta let that go. I mean, I don't.
Like that's your stigma.
That's my stigma. If it's not cute, then I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, true. I mean, well, I guess it all depends. I feel like yeah, the way people watch anime is just as long as they enjoy it, as long as you can enjoy it for what it is rather than like what it like visually looks like. Cause like,
but that's where it's okay. I guess that's where it starts, and then I get invested in what's going on.
Right, because I mean the art stuff or the style of it visually is one thing, and also even the premise. But like,
it's so damn pretty.
Yeah.
It's like that opening is fucking gorgeous. I have watched it every single time. Like it's so good.
All right. Well, where do you want to start? I mean, it's not much. It's not too much to go off on, but
what do you mean? Like, what do you like?
We were doing a rundown of the ones we have watched.
Oh yeah. Well, since you're a piece of shit, like I said, I need to start watching Attack on Titan season 3. Because from what I understand, this one's less about the Titans and more about fighting like other humans.
Yeah, there's more like it's like fighting. It's more so fighting the corruption within the government now. At this point.
their church or whatever the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
And I guess spoiler for those that haven't watched season 2 yet or season 1, Eren dies and then becomes a Titan, and then we find out that there's other Titans, and then we find out that good old Berthold and what's his name? The other big Reiner, Steiner, Steinsgater, whatever the fuck his name is.
German.
What is it? The Reading Steiner?
Oh yeah. Reading Steiner.
Reading Steiner are the Colossal Titan and the Armored Titan, and they try to kidnap Eren, and
didn't go too well.
It didn't go too well. But it's like, and from what I understand, it picks up where Eren's trying to learn more about this other village, but because he knows about it now, these people are trying to like get at him and shit. That's what I'm assuming, because again, I haven't watched it.
Right.
But that's where it looks like it's going. I mean, I have 6 episodes to fucking confirm that idea or not, but there's that. Overlord is doing its thing. I'm not gonna. I mean, I guess spoilers if you haven't seen season 1 and 2. I mean, I guess not much has happened technically. Isekai about a guy who liked his MMO got transported into the game, but instead of just being, oh, I'm the plucky hero dude, blah 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 blah, I'm this skeleton dude, demon, evil sorceress necromancer that rules this entire guild of filled with these fucking OP ass monsters and shit. And I'm trying to figure out, he's trying to figure out how the world works now, and now he's trying to take over the world, and he's trying to do it in a peaceful way because he doesn't want. He's still a good person.
Right.
He's not like evil.
He just plays an evil character.
He just plays an evil character, and from what I understand, as time goes on, he becomes less and less human, and that's
like
represented
mentality?
by mentality, because he becomes a bit more cold and calculating, which is
see.
represented by anytime he has like a certain reaction to something. Like if his emotions were to peak somewhere, like some sort of weird like aura would appear around him, and then he'd just immediately go back to cold and calculating.
Oh, okay.
But so far he's taken over, quote unquote, taken over a village, and they like worship him essentially, and he's got an entire lizard army and their waifus under his bony thumb. I found out that the succubus that is under him is a virgin succubus, which is interesting. It's really cute. She's really pure, and I love it. She's my favorite. And like I said, not much has happened in season 3 yet. It just kind of more planning. I can tell this is gonna go on for a while.
Okay.
Because, like I said, they have one town. That's it.
I mean, are they following the source material? Like, is it a manga or is it a light novel?
It's a light novel.
Oh, okay.
And from what I understand, from what people are saying in comments and stuff, it is following it, but they're leaving out a lot of details.
Okay. You think the details would like help with the storytelling, or
the details would make certain parts more interesting?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've talked about it on the podcast before. Season 2, the first half of the damn anime was about fucking lizard people, and I'm like, I'm not about this.
Right.
But apparently, it's told a lot better in the light novel.
Oh,
which
okay.
I'm probably gonna try to find, because I thoroughly enjoy this series.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is gonna be the one that I read.
All right. Well, it shouldn't be too surprising, because like, I wouldn't be surprised if it did get its own translated version, for English and all that. Because I know a lot of popular light novels have started, doing that nowadays. Like even is it wrong to
pick up girls
in a dungeon? Yeah, like that one got its Western translated release a while ago. So.
I need to read that, because I know the fucking next season of that's never gonna fucking come out. Well, it's obviously gonna come out, but like, it's not even listed for like winter or anything. So I don't want to wait,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're essentially encouraging you to buy their merchandise to continue the story. So that's how anime works in the marketing, or as marketing in this case.
Right. So I'm gonna try to find one of those like. They're advertised on certain anime reviewers and people's pages, but I don't remember what they're called. But it's essentially like like one of those like kind of like a Kindle. You buy the books online, you can read them there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably gonna find one of those and try to find it.
That sounds good.
Then there's Angels of Death.
Is it still the edgy harem that we talked about?
All right, so it's still edgy. It's still hella edgy, but it's less horror. It's more like
just shit
I almost want
to
say it's like a it's hinging on comedy sometimes.
Okay, that's interesting.
Maybe it's because I can't take it seriously.
Mm.
But it's just real hard to take it seriously. It's interesting to watch, but the horror psychological aspect is just lost.
Like when they try to be like like scary or creepy.
Yeah, they had it at first with the little girl in the scythe. When she was running away from him.
Yeah, was it Jack? I think.
Jack, and then again when she ran into the doctor dude in the second episode. But then once Jack joined the party, it just stopped being serious because he's
just yelling everywhere.
He's good. Yeah, exactly. He's not a good yeller. Well, okay, he's a good yeller, but
like not threatening. You mean?
Not a threatening yeller. He's more like well, specifically he's Natsu from Fairy Tail's voice actor.
Okay.
And it's he's like the spunky kind of, main character, stupid main character, where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna yell and make myself stronger, blah, 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 blah. But
Okay.
when you try to translate that and try to make it creepy,
Right.
it just doesn't. It's just kind of grating.
I see.
So there's that. I mean, they've killed some people. The whole idea is that sinners are, I guess, taken here and they are judged and they might die in one of these places.
Mm-hmm.
One of the many trials or rooms that they go through. But I mean, they're just kind of surviving together. The next one is that other isekai with the titties and the demon lord dude.
Oh, okay.
It. So there's two main girls. One has the plot. One has the plot.
All right.
The plot is, hey, I have the demon lord, this world's demon lord sealed inside my belly, inside of me, and our main character Diablo's like, all right, fuck it, and we're gonna figure out how to extract it from you peacefully, and then I'm gonna beat its ass. I'm like, all right, cool. And there's the plot, and then she's just like, look at my titties, I'm an elf. I've got problems.
I'm guessing it's been thoroughly entertaining then.
Oh no, I've been enjoying it. It's funny.
Right.
It's cute.
Wait, did you say? Were you the one that read this?
I read a
source
little
material?
bit of it.
Okay.
I read a little bit of the manga
Okay.
because it's a light novel and a manga.
Oh, okay. So one's based off the other.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the light novel's first.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't read that much into the manga,
Mm-hmm.
so I guess I didn't get as much as what's going on now. But I'm enjoying it. It's fun.
Okay.
It's not. I wouldn't say. It's not the boring kind of isekai where it's like, oh, he's in another world and he's super OP because blah 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 blah. I mean, granted, he's OP, but
Mm-hmm. But it's not
it's a
like just. It's not. They're not doing mundane things.
they're not doing mundane things, right? He's playing off this whole I'm a demon lord, I have to act evil, but he's this little fucking weeby asshole. But it's great because I like him attempting to be edgy. It's funny.
Right.
Then there's Cells at Work. We talked about that. I need to watch Grand Blue, Fulikuli. Talked about Hanebado. It's gorgeously animated. I'm so just into everybody on the fucking screen. Like I love some of the quote unquote antagonists, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's this one, I forget her name. She has pink hair and she's just such a bitch. But like there's a difference between when you're like, oh, she's a bitch.
Like a bitch and a bad bitch.
Like there's a bitch and there's a bad bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You love the bad bitch. You hate
Right.
the bitch.
Okay.
This girl's a bad bitch. Like she's the taunting, the like, oh, I'm better than you. Oh, like I'm gonna rub it in your face, but
Just
like we're snobby, but we're rivals.
Oh, okay.
But I love her for it because she's also really good. But then there's another one that's pretty much the same, except she's carrying like emotional bullshit with it.
No. All right.
Because like
from a tragic past or something, or just
literally from a tragic past.
Oh, okay.
Like it's not even like, oh, there's some bullshit. Like, no, I fucking stole your mother. Like, oh, okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like let's just throw that down our throat. Why not? Fuck it.
All right.
And then there's I didn't watch Banana Fish. Don't know what that is. There's the Haunted Hot Springs one, which is pretty good. I'm reading the manga. Pretty cute. Check it out.
Didn't you say that? Didn't you say it wasn't as etchy as you remembered it to be? When you rewatch or when you watched it the first time?
So
compared to what you read it.
When you watch an anime, when you watch an ecchi anime versus reading an ecchi manga,
Mm-hmm.
there's everything's more lewd when it's in motion.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Because like I've read a lot of Prison School and I watched the anime.
Mm-hmm.
And the anime feels way more sexual than the manga. But that's because things are in motion.
Right. There was a lot going on.
There is a lot going. Oh my god, that's an understatement. But that's a whole nother story from another day. I'm not watching the one called Chenro Seriously Jaeger. I might check it out because it has Jaeger in it. Oh, right, this is the one where they're like carrying musical instruments and fighting vampires and shit.
Oh, is this the one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, okay. Oh,
There's
shit.
Island.
Is it getting spooky, John?
It's not getting spooky. It's just okay. Yeah, it did just get spooky, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
like a weird spooky. It's not like the spooky like I don't know
Like Steins Gate spooky.
the Steins Gate spooky. No, it's more like I don't know what the fuck's going on spooky because nothing spooky's happened yet.
Oh, okay. So you're just like kind of on edge and just waiting to see what happens.
They essentially just keep debunking every single like supernatural thing that's come to light.
Oh, okay.
Like every single time, it's like, all right, first couple episodes, we can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, and then as it goes on, like, nah, fuck it, actually you can. I'm like, all right, I guess it's just gonna be one of those like we thought everyone's like this weird time traveler bullshit, but it's just a bunch of fuckers with no memory. Like I don't know what's happening, but it finally started getting spooky, so we're gonna see what happens. But I think it's still just more bullshit.
Wow. True.
And then I haven't watched the next few Happy Sugar Life yet. I watched a little bit of Asobi. It is a fucking great comedy. Everyone should watch it. We talked about it before. It's like the girl version of Daily Life of High School Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Except less out of the ordinary and more facial. Well, they both were facial. I don't know. That's the feel I got.
Like, is it kind of like was it what's the one we just saw that was also a really good underdog comedy?
Oh, Hinamatsuri?
Yeah, like is it kind of like
No, it's not. I wouldn't say
subtle?
it's tongue in cheeky. It's more situational here.
I see. Like just shit happens with the characters and then it's just the reaction and how they go about dealing with it.
Well, no, they kind of bring it upon themselves because they're all kind of dumb.
Oh, okay.
But it's literally just a bunch of bored girls trying to enjoy themselves.
Okay. Wow.
And then there's this other isekai where this guy goes to like fucking I don't know, what is it? He goes to the Nordic world, like Norse mythology and shit, and like I don't fucking know. I didn't watch it. I didn't care. There's another isekai about a guy going into a video game. God, there's 4 isekais in the season alone. Oh my god. There's free. No one cares.
Come on, Jarron. You have to be open. This is 2018. You have to be inclusive.
You can be as inclusive as you want. I don't want to watch men and their shimmering bodies.
Hey, this is the same studio that gave us Violet Evergarden, though.
Yeah, it is, and I watch more Violet Evergarden, but I don't want to watch fucking man titties all day.
True.
There's Chio-chan, the one where the girl walks. Chio-chan, that one.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't watched that one yet. There's Harukana Receive, another one I'm getting into. Sports anime about volleyball. A lot more lighthearted, lot more booty.
Definitely one of the most like prettiest I've seen in a while.
Oh yeah.
Like,
it's pretty. It's rather cute. Quiet as. I'm gonna just say right now, I didn't watch any of the rest of them.
That's fine. Wait, from here on?
From here on, I haven't watched any of the rest of them. I'm gonna watch Dropkick on My Devil because that looks fucking zany.
Oh yeah.
And I'll probably watch Backstreet Girls because it's just funny to me.
Just the premise for the whole the Yakuza gender swap story mechanic.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be absolutely hilarious.
And
I guess I'll watch Sunohara 1.
I'll just fill you in a little bit because since that's the only one that I've watched so far.
Right.
It's okay. So like I said a while ago, guys, this is a very wholesome anime.
It's not. There's no fucking way.
To me, it's actually pretty wholesome. I mean, it's okay. So the basic premise is just that this new kid down the block, he's moving into the big city because he wants to be a man because apparently growing up he's always been treated as like a girl because he's like a cute boy.
He's a trap.
Oh, he's not. That's not totally
he
a
looks
trap
like
though.
A trap.
He can be a trap. But I mean, that's like the basic Shota. That's like the basic Shota kind of characteristic.
That's a good point.
Where kind of it's not very masculine, but it's more of a very effeminate boy, I guess. But that's how you would describe a Shota, right? Sort of. The point is, he moves into this new dorm, and there's one caretaker lady took over it from her grandmother, and it's just every episode is just kind of all the residents going about their daily lives and doing some shenanigan bullshit
to
that they kind of come.
No, little boy.
No, well.
Defend it, Jomel. Defend it.
Okay.
Do it, you bitch.
There's a difference when it comes to how a lot of this is centered around the main character, because the rest of the residents are his senpais, so they're in their third year in middle school and all that. So all three of them live together. He's the only boy also in the dorm because they thought he was a girl in the first place because his name even sounds effeminate.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't think that was going to be a boy in the first place.
Right.
And most of the shenanigans they get into is just the class president. No, not the class president. It's the actual the student council president. Kind of just gets these wacky zany ideas just to like whenever she's bored, and then to kind of drags Aki, that's the main character, around, and then that's pretty much it. It's very like life slicey. From what I've always said,
Slice lifey,
life slicey, same shit, Jarron. I'm still keeping it up. I'm keeping my life slicey. I'm putting that on a t-shirt.
Life slicey.
I'm putting that on a t-shirt, Jarron. Life slicey.
I love it.
And then, but there are a lot of like moments where the sexual harassment kind of comes in, sort of.
Yeah.
Where like. Aki
yeah.
would have some intimate moments with Miss Sonohora, which is the landlady of the dorm, and on the surface and all that, it looks cute and all because she doesn't really think of him as like a man or anything, if anything, a man or anything like that, because essentially she treats everyone exactly the same way. So like even all the girls and all that, like she's just a doting mother, honestly. That's what she's like as a character. Like she acts like she's bubbly, but she's she's well informed, and she's really resourceful and all that, and just
she treats all her residents the same, gets in the baths with them, blows in their ear, gets all hot and heavy with them. Yeah.
Are you watching it right now?
I've seen clips, Jomel.
Okay.
This is why I can say.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just it's cute people doing cute things. It's still on the weird creepy side of things just because it even I still believe in the whole equality thing and all that, because it's still creepy even as an older woman to a younger show, because if it was reversed in the situation,
here's the thing, no one will watch it if it was reversed.
I mean, I would actually.
Oh my god. Oh, hey, you heard it here first, folks.
Fuck you. Judge me if you want, Jarron.
I mean, I am. I'm judging you.
I'm already down the rabbit hole. I might as well own up to it. Yes, Jarron. I would watch it, just not because of the premise of it, because it seems cute. It's like a doting parent.
If it was displayed a little differently, sure.
What do you mean by displayed differently?
If the exact same things that happened in this anime happened in the reverse, there would be problems. Well, there should. I don't
know how some of that would translate if it was reversed.
Exactly.
It wouldn't be able to translate the same.
It would be awful. It would be awful. The bath scene, Jomel.
Which one?
Oh, okay.
Obviously, you don't know, but like, okay. I'm trying to like.
Oh, okay. All of them.
All. What are you talking about? If it was reversed?
Yes.
I mean, the only time a bad scene would even ever be conceivable, in the situation of it being reversed, would be the first meeting, because I guess the way Aki would be displayed is that, or in this case, if the roles were reversed, I guess the main character could be confused to be a boy. Maybe.
You see how hard he's trying to dig himself out of this hole. It's fucking cute.
Who said I was digging myself out?
You right.
I'm still digging. I'm still digging, Jarron. Oh my god! I swear to God, if this catches up to me in the most misunderstanding way, my life
I
is
mean,
ruined.
all right. Well, look. Everyone here listening to us at this point should know that we've talked about it before because it's anime or it's drawn art
It's artistic.
stuff,
It's
artistic
artistic
liberty,
liberty.
and that's what it is. If it was real life, then none of this would fly.
No, this is like anything real life in any scenario would be a problem.
To be honest, like the majority of anime, like if it just wouldn't be interesting. I don't. Okay, I guess I can say
Well,
interesting.
I
It
don't
wouldn't
know.
be.
It wouldn't be accepted. I know that.
It wouldn't be accepted in real life.
It would be interesting if you actually try to translate most of what anime is into IRL
All right,
like live
look,
actions. It
Look,
might.
I don't want to see most ecchi anime in like real life because it'd be weird. It'd be so fucking weird. It's like watching an ecchi anime in English. Have you ever tried to watch like High School DxD in English?
Never,
It
because
feels so cringy. Oh my god.
have you ever tried watching hentai in English dub?
Yes, it's awful.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
even worse.
It's like, it's because they're trying to be provocative. That's the only issue. But in the case like I kind of feel bad with some of those voice actors, especially like even for an ecchi anime that's being dubbed. Like I don't know. Let's say Tlovru, for example. That's got plenty of situations where voice acting could make or break a certain ecchi scene, for example.
Right, exactly. And it breaks it like almost 100%. Like
Yeah, definitely.
I remember watching again. I watched I think the first episode of the fourth season now of High School DxD.
Yes. Wait. Well, the newest season.
The newest season.
Yep, fourth season.
All right, so I watched the very first episode of that in English because my friend wanted to show it to me to try to prove that the English isn't that bad.
All right. How did that go?
And I fucking tell you, man. Like, all right, so one, I can give it to the English dub that it's in a sense funnier.
But did they change some of the language to?
They changed some of the language. Like one of the characters, the way they communicate with others after some event in one of the previous seasons is changed. She's like before she was a bit more like withheld and stuff. Now she's like loose and she's kind of has a dirty mouth.
Right.
The way it's translated in English, it's fucking great. She'll go walk into a room and be like, "Sup, bitches." I'm like, "All right."
Okay, so it's
all
just
right.
well, it's translated better for Western audiences, right?
Right. So I mean, I can appreciate that, but like, if it was just if there was no ecchi in that anime, then I could probably stomach it. But when you try to do these sexual situations and these stupid, phony, made-up voices that the dubbers have to do,
Right.
it just feels wrong.
Was any of them trying to do the whole moe voice thing?
No.
Okay.
Luckily, most of everyone had a deep-ish, like a
what, neutral tone?
not a neutral tone, but like, all right. So the majority of the females in the anime, save for one, are like mature women.
Right.
There's only one that's kind of like the bubbly main heroine kind of deal.
Right.
And it's a little weird to listen to her, but like it's as it is. But like the first scene of this season is like one of them like trying to get at Issei, the main character, trying to jump his dick.
Just get on it.
Just get on it. And like it's going on. I'm like, all right, so I'm kind of down with her voice. She's doing all right, but Issei, because they're trying to make them sound like a dumb main character, has this stupid fucking like just goofy ass voice, and he's like, "Oh man, what's gonna happen?" Like,
Are we talking about like Pokemon Goofy?
like
here?
Pokemon Goofy. Like, I wanted to fucking die.
Oh, God.
And then everyone else starts getting in there, and it's like they try to like make it sound sexual. It just doesn't, like, because they're trying to maintain the character voice, but it just
right.
doesn't carry to me. Like, it feels so weird. I can't do it.
No, you just can't fathom like like English ecchi.
No.
at all.
God, no.
I mean, I don't
want
ever
to
want to imagine that. I've never tried to like listen to anything.
Now, I'll give
dubbed,
you this. I'll give you
like
this.
etchy wise.
Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt is an etching anime, as is what the name comes.
Right.
But it's because they purposely have so much fun with the dialogue. Like, there's a level of, all right, we have to keep it somewhat to the anime versus fuck it, you know? And they definitely went fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just so much more fun. You get so much, you're so much more into a scene, so much more into the character because it fits.
Right. Right.
Whereas the other situations, it just doesn't mesh.
I guess
it doesn't work.
I guess it makes sense. Now, Jarron, now try to imagine this, Jarron. Now imagine like English dub, Sonohora anime, with the roles reversed.
It would sound literally. I would call the police on myself.
Really, for watching it?
Because I would feel so wrong.
You'd you feel like you've been violating somebody.
Exactly. The FBI would come fucking crashing through my goddamn roof. Like I can't. Just imagining it makes my skin crawl. Ugh. No.
No. But this is why I prefer Sun Horror the way it is now. It's again, but going back to what we were talking about. I have been enjoying the series because again, I've been trying to.
Fetish, yeah.
Well.
Milk fetish, I should say.
Oh, I do enjoy the concept. I do enjoy. I was about to say the concept. No, I do enjoy the company of older women.
Yeah, no, I certainly understand. MILF is a good thing. I get that. I get you.
Oh, more cougar-esque.
Yeah, MILF. In the when you search it on hentai, you don't type cougar, you type MILF.
That's true. There's. Why is that? Is there not enough? Is there not just the cougar thing not popular or not a popular topic? Then
well, it's because you're a cougar if you don't have children.
Right.
Well, I guess maybe you are, but I don't. It's one of those weird things.
I mean, that's why it's MILF, because that's what the M in it
right.
is. It's mother, or that. Well, yeah, because they were or they are.
Right. It's the acronym for it for mother I want to fuck, but like I'd like it, mother I like yeah. It's the acronym, but it's taken on its own like identity within like the anime community, and well, really the anime and the and real porn,
right?
Where it's less about being the mother and more just being an older, thicker woman.
True, with like the added spice of the taboo, I guess, because of the whole like possible relations, like especially like step with the whole step siblings or step parent kind of trope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was our weekly hentai plug for this week. So.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's definitely been a while. Yeah, but I have been. But regardless, I have been enjoying the series. I can't wait for tomorrow. Actually, it comes out every Saturdays. So well, not only that, but My Hero also comes out every Saturday. So I'm definitely. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna say that too. Moving on from Sun Horror and my sexual fantasies. I know, Jarron, you haven't been watching, but you're essentially reading the manga. So
yeah,
I am thoroughly enjoying My Hero at this point. The license exam just finished, and man, that was. I don't know what My Hero does. I don't know whether it's the soundtrack or like the storytelling or even the voice or like just even the voice acting itself.
Yeah.
But I've gotten whenever I've watched the last few episodes has been like really inspiring, like inspiring to like borderline excitement to almost like borderline excitement, honestly.
Right, I know. It's like it's the weirdest thing. It's like even just reading it without the soundtrack, it just grips you like so. It just fucking grabs you, just fucking slap on the ass and holds on to you. Like it's so powerful.
Like especially whenever the characters like talk to each other, like the whole I like what they're going with this. Like for the entirety of class 1A is that their whole premise is that they don't leave anyone behind, and just that alone was just so like exciting to see everyone just succeed in a way. So I was thoroughly enjoying that entire exam arc. And I mean, I was of course nervous about possibly the failure aspect of everything. But I'm really glad what happened, and I'm excited to see what's gonna move on from tomorrow or for the next episode.
Like I said, I've one of the main things that I was really looking forward to in My Hero. I think I've talked about it before again, but fuck it. Was the arc just before the All for One arc?
Which one was that one?
The one that literally just happened.
Like right before the All for One arc, right?
No, the All for One arc.
Oh, the All for One arc.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I've been looking forward to it so much because when I read in the manga, I was like, oh my god, like I can't wait to see this animated because it's like I felt so like just that fight though, just the feelings behind it. It was so good. Like I loved the villain, I loved All Might, I just loved the struggle. And then when the fight happened in the anime, I was like, oh, I'm just feeling it all over again. Just like that one scene will always be carried with me when he just said, haha, it looks like your punch wasn't enough or whatever. And he was like, I just didn't put my back into it. I'm like, yo.
Like he's calling you out.
He's calling you out. I just didn't fucking put my back into it. And he just fucking wailed on him. I was like, this right here. That's the line of the century.
Oh yeah.
Of the season.
Definitely.
Oh my god. I couldn't handle it when I first fucking read that, and then I saw it. I was like, ugh, I'm fucking dead right now. It's so good. Like to anybody that's like, oh, it's just green Naruto. It's not more shonen bullshit. I'm like, yeah, it's shonen bullshit, but like, that's okay.
It's good shonen.
Bullshit's fun.
It's good shonen bullshit, if anything. Right.
See, I honestly think the reason why people don't like shonen is because they think too much.
Like, what do you mean, like the characters?
You just turn off your brain. Shonen's not a thinking anime. Isn't something to think about. You just fucking watch it.
Oh, so like you're saying that people are trying to like think way too deep about it. Is that what it is?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can think about it. Like I've heard theories about like actually I watched one recently from the game theorists about how All Might probably had a quirk before he had One for All.
Mm-hmm.
And it had to do with why he's able to use the full 100% immediately when he got it.
Right. I thought it was quirkless too.
Huh? He thought he was quirkless.
Oh.
Because his quirk was useless until he got All for One or One for All.
Right.
The theory was that his quirk was like to adjust his body to store energy.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he has a muscle form.
Okay, so it's like a passive ability.
It's passive. So once he got One for All, his body was able to morph to fit all the energy. And that's why now that the embers of One for All is essentially gone. Spoiler, sorry. Shit. Season 3, fuck you.
That's why I was holding back to about my discussion.
Well, some happened. Fights. Embers are embering. Now he can't maintain the muscle form anymore.
Mm.
And it's just like it makes sense now,
right?
Because I mean, it's not his fault. He didn't know until he had it, and he probably still didn't really know. But that's why Deku can't use it immediately because he doesn't have any quirk that, as far as we know, he doesn't have a quirk that allows him to, use the energy. Maybe he has a different quirk, and then he just doesn't know.
Maybe. Whatever his what does his dad have?
I don't remember what his dad has, but his mom can like move like levitate stuff to her.
Yeah, like almost like a magnet-esque.
Kind of like a magnet, deal. But it's slow.
Yeah.
Granted, she's probably just never
trained with it.
True.
But I'm definitely excited to see what happens next. And you mentioned this a while ago, but like there's still the Yakuza arc.
Yeah, the Yakuza arc should be happening after this one. Exam? Maybe one more arc. I don't remember.
All right. Well, I'm definitely excited to see where that goes, and we should have because this is the second core of the third season, right? So.
Yes. Because the first core was the All for One arc.
Right. So we're pretty much good until fall. So.
So I
I'm
mean,
just-
either it happens this season or it happens next season. I'm just hella
Right.
interested to see where it goes.
right. I mean, with the license exam arc kind of like at its end game,
Mhm.
I wouldn't see it to be, or I wouldn't be too surprised if they started the next arc. Just,
Well,
just
a
early
lot
games.
does happen in the Yakuza arc before it gets to.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah, so I don't know if they'd be able to. Either they be able to
But-
finish it.
Or maybe
I don't know.
pregame it. Maybe they can always
Maybe
pregame it.
pregame it. They could, be assholes and leave us on a cliffhanger, but
That's true.
I would hope that they wouldn't.
Yeah.
Speak-
Well, I mean, they've been very nice to us in the past couple of years, so
It's true.
I wouldn't
But-
I wouldn't hold them too hard when it comes to reliability. And this is not Attack on Titan season 2, so
Right. You're right. You're absolutely right. They will be back by winter, maybe.
or at least
They're
by
not listed for winter, but I imagine
maybe
they will.
spring.
Maybe. Spring.
Maybe I could only imagine.
Yeah, they're definitely not ones to be down for very long.
Mm-hmm. But moving on a little bit, Jarron here. Jarron, don't judge me, but I recently found out about this, and I'm kind of excited. I kind of want to see how this plays out.
Uh-huh.
But the Nekopara OVA just came out apparently.
Wait, I thought it came out last season.
No, another OVA.
Oh.
And this
I didn't
one-
hear about that one.
This one is about it's a prequel of the entire series where both Chocola and Vanilla are kittens, so lolis. So
Yeah.
and just
Oh,
that
there it is.
yeah, so that adventure of them getting to know everybody, including you or the main character.
Right.
So I'm kind of excited about that.
As long
Cute.
as my girl Cinnamon is in it, we're
I feel like all the cat girls are there. They're like, this is the first time they kind of came into the household, so they're meeting everyone for the first time. But I think Cinnamon and Ash is like everyone's like like kittens. So this is like before Cinnamon became Cinnamon.
Well, maybe because Cinnamon is the oldest one out of all of them.
Well, true. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think she'd be that developed.
You'd be surprised.
Well, I don't.
My friend's currently playing the actual game, and
Which
he
one?
got the
Which
Nekopara.
volume? No, which volume?
It's the prequel one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he says that she's she's still pretty stacked.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know, I guess.
I mean, it's not because she's a child.
Yeah. Yeah. That's terrible, actually. Do not take me out of context. Do not take me out of context there. I'm not endorsing any of this convoluted behavior.
Oh my god!
Ironically enough-
it's just so easy, Jomel.
You
You just make it so easy.
no, Jarron, I am being falsely incriminated here.
Are you though?
Yes, I mean yes, sure. Maybe I may be one of the advocators that has to argue about the whole loli tag thing by Hentai Haven.
Right. No, I
And
agree. I agree with you. That...
I may like cute things that happen to be some characters that happen to be of a younger age. It's not wrong, Jarron. It's not wrong to like kittens or cute like gerbils or meatballs.
You're right, but when you're rubbing up on them and
When have I ever done that? You're just making me out to be a pervert at this point. What the fuck?
I'm using your example, Jomel.
Are you using my example?
There's nothing wrong with liking gerbils and stuff, but when you start putting them up your ass, it becomes a problem.
Oh yeah, you're fucking right, Jarron. Because I just stick gerbils up my ass for pleasure. That's exactly what I do on my
Some
off
people
days.
do.
I'm not some people.
Some people can enjoy cute kids. Some people.
Yeah, okay,
like to
we're
see
done.
older
We're
women.
Jarron, we're done. I don't need any more false accusations on my name at this point.
I mean, I'm not saying anything, Jomel.
We're getting more and more people downloading us, and I don't. This is starting to get out of the hand.
Out of the hand.
Yes, out of the
I think
hand.
it was already in the hand, Jomel. It was already fully grasping at your fucking elbows. Boy,
No, you're fucking right.
it's okay. Like I
No.
said, in anime, it's okay. Still a degenerate, but it's it's not real.
Exactly. It's not real.
But you're still a degenerate. I'm still gonna call you a pedophile.
All right. Well, today's been a bit weird because again, this is the first time we recorded for a while. We're not as prepared as we normally are.
Right.
So I mean, what else can we say right now, Jarron? I mean,
you know exactly what we can fucking say. You piece of shit.
All right, you thought
you were gonna slide on by there, did you?
Maybe.
You're gonna fucking.
As always, guys.
No. So
No.
I don't even know when it fucking came out. So Steins Gate.
All right.
So
how are you liking it so far, Jarron? How are you liking the
shut
newest
your
season
whore
of
mouth.
Steins Gate?
Shut your whore mouth. I didn't want to fucking watch it. All right. I was fine with the first season, and I was fine with whatever that little movie thing was that came out. I was fine with it. It was done. I was done with it. I heard Steins Gate 0 came out. I was like, all right, nah, fuck that. I'm done with semicolons. No more. Because I watched Chaos Head. I watched Robotics Notes. I watched some of Occult 9. I watched first season of Steins Gate. What else is there?
I think that's it so far.
Too many semicolons, Jomel. Too many semicolons. And then this came out. I'm like, no, I refuse. Too much sadness. Too much time. I don't like time manipulation BS. I hate it because it makes my heart hurt.
Mm-hmm. And your head hurt too.
And my head hurt. But then Jomel's like, well, you know, you should just, you know, we were just hanging out. One of the last few days I was in Illinois. We were just hanging out, doing whatever after we recorded a podcast or whatever. Just doing whatever. You know, we were watching some Cells at Work, having a good time, you know. Then Jomel's like, hey, we should watch Steins Gate. I'm like, no, fuck you. And he's like, nah, but really, though. And I'm like, fine.
You ended up doing it. You did it.
It didn't take much to convince me because I was curious.
Uh-huh.
But
are you regretting your curiosity now?
You know what they said about the fucking cat.
Yeah, but what is it? Satisfaction brought it back though.
There was no satisfaction.
Of you yet to know.
The knowledge is not it doesn't bring happiness, Jomel. You know that. Ignorance is bliss.
True, but we don't know the whole story yet. We're still in the middle of the season.
You know what? Because I don't know the whole story, I want to fucking stab myself in the dick. Because I don't know what's happened. Like, it lulled me in a false sense of security.
As it always does. As what Steins Gate would love to do on a daily basis.
The first, what was it? First, fucking 6 episodes were like, oh, yeah, you know, we have our main time travel PTSD ass main character trying to pull together what bits of his life he can. It's just a sad, broken man wandering through life as all of his friends are just like, well, you know, at some point in time, you gotta do it again because World War III.
Yeah, I mean, he did become a normie at a certain,
He became a full-fledged normie, Jomel.
True.
Like, I'm gonna go back to college. I'm gonna study my shit. I'm gonna get involved with these English people. We'll learn about shit, and then he's like, oh, hey, look, I'm attending a seminar thing. It's like, oh, hey, look, a fucking Lolly with her goddamn fucking ghost as Amadeus computer AI of the girlfriend that he had to leave. And I'm like, you right, anime, you right. Let's just torture this man. Fuck you, right? Fuck me, right? Let's just beat this man down as far as we possibly can, so he falls in love with a computer program of the woman that he loved, but he can't love her anymore because on another time, if he goes to that timeline, then his fucking other girlfriend dies. Let's get on that. So he had to settle. He had to choose which girl he wanted to live. So he made that choice. And now he's sticking with it. But now we're just now he's got to live with this choice, and maybe he'll be able to move on eventually. No, now there's a fucking robot. Kiss my ass. Now, I don't want to spoil anymore because the story's getting really fucking stupid, and I hate it, but it's good, but I hate it.
It's a love-hate relationship.
It's mostly hate.
Mostly hate. It's like what is it? It's like hot sauce, like really bad hot sauce.
Like, I literally got to the time, because I was watching most of it last night, I got to a point in time where it's like, I can't do this anymore. I have to go to bed.
Oh,
like,
really?
if I keep going, I'm going to die. Not because, I'm tired. It's because, it was just too much happening.
Like, your heart couldn't take it all
My heart
in one
couldn't
go?
take it. Because, remember, the episode that I came back into watching it was the episode when they got attacked for the first time.
and that was your getting kicked in the door started.
Exactly.
for the rest of the season.
I had to jump back in. and then just shit just kept falling down from there. Like at the point that I'm at, like it hit rock bottom. Maybe things will get better. I don't know.
It's Steins Gate. We may never know.
Fucking. I don't like you, Jomel,
Mm-hmm.
because you made me watch this.
It's okay. I know you. The feeling's mutual.
So, I'm here waiting for maybe eventually the next fucking 6 episodes.
Yep. It's every Wednesday.
And and the game's on sale on Steam, and I'm like, but I could though, but then
You could. I mean, essentially, it's the exact same story. If you don't want to play the game, just watch the anime.
Yeah, but like I get curious, because I know what the mechanic is.
I mean, you could always, play around with it and see if you can get you can get some good endings.
I want to die.
You don't want to torture yourself even more.
No, because Jomo, I don't think I told you about the first time I played a VN. Maybe we'll do that full story another time. But it was agonizing.
Really? Like, was it just like nerve-wracking for you?
It was agonizing because I didn't know what choice was the right one to go after the girl I wanted. I couldn't. It hurt. It hurt so much.
Did you like just shut the game off and just came back to it?
I finished. I got the girl.
Oh, did you? But it was just the most stressful thing you've ever experienced.
So fucking stressful.
All
right.
What was
now
the last
that I've
time
gotten that
I
off
first?
my chest, we can.
You can what?
What were you saying?
I was just talking to myself. I was wondering what was the first VN I played. Probably was Katawa Shoujo.
Same.
It might have been.
But yeah, I'm good now. We can
You're
end
good?
now. Now we can end.
All right. Well,
Now we can finish. Now that my Steins Gate rant's over. Unless you have something else you want to say.
Sort of, yeah. I just want to give a few updates and all that.
All right.
As you guys have known, or as you guys do know, we do have a YouTube channel that we've had for quite a while, actually. So, but we just recently just started posting content and all that because with the whole move and situation, we just have to get it situated. I can't speak right now. Everything had to get situated and organized, but do expect to get some actual video content. If you're some of the people that can't really hold down an hour and some for the podcast, we've got what 3 or 4 videos out right now.
Yeah.
Majority of them are me right now. Just Jarron still kind of figuring out the whole camera and technical bits.
Yeah, I don't know dick squat about video editing, but I'm gonna learn.
Yep. And do expect some content from both of us. So what else? Oh yeah. I already made a video about this. But for you guys who didn't know, we have recently just reached over 400 total downloads for the podcast. And if Jarron and I haven't said it more or clearly enough, we just want to say thank you guys for everything, or just the support, really.
Honestly, we've said it once before, we've said it again. We never expected to get anywhere, but I'm glad you guys have. Someone's watching us, even if it's one person watching our shit 5,000 times.
Exactly.
We appreciate you.
For some reason, you love our random bullshit every week. So.
Yeah. And we'll continue to give you that random bullshit every week.
Exactly. From both
and even
podcasts.
more so with the other channel.
Oh yeah, exactly. Well, I'm doing my best.
And I'll get on it now that I have a little bit of a setup going.
And what else? I feel like there's some other updates I gotta talk about. No. There's not too much. Just expect more from the other YouTube channel. Subscribe, all that. All of those links will be down in the description, and from future on. And oh no, I do want to bring this up too. If you guys ever want to talk to us or rant about us, or even start an online argument, please feel free to talk. Talk to us either on our Twitter or personal Facebooks, because we just want to get to know you guys and make sure you guys get to know us degenerates as well.
Right.
So
as extreme as I come off on, as as extreme as I come off as,
Which
I'm
you
actually
are.
pretty chill.
Well, chill extreme, I guess.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, and I'm not really a pedophile, so uh,
He's not. He's just a piece of shit.
yeah, exactly. I'm just a piece of shit that likes cute things that end up being a little bit pedo
Yep.
for some reason.
Yep.
No, okay, I don't need that, Jarron. Nope, I don't need that right now. Fuck you. I'm trying to convince everyone else that I'm
You're
not
not
who you
convincing
say.
anyone.
Are you sure about that?
The only person you're trying to convince is yourself.
That's what matters. At this point, that's all that matters.
Right. You fucking right.
Exactly. But as always, guys, thank you for downloading us. Thank you for listening to us.
Thank you for following us. Thank you for subscribing. And if you've tweeted at us, thank you for tweeting at us. And what do you do on Facebook? Thank you for, like, I already said, yeah.
No, we do have the
doing
Facebook
all
page.
Those what?
We do have the Facebook page. I don't think we've ever promoted that, did we?
Yeah, we have.
The
When
Facebook page?
When it came up, we've
Oh, yeah, we did.
we've talked. Okay, I gotta stop looking at this. We
What are you looking at?
the Twitter Asian women thing, you know.
Oh, okay. Are we still getting porn on our Twitter?
Yes, actually, but it wasn't porn.
Oh, okay. Again, that's not from what we're following. Apparently, well, we
It
are
is from
following.
what we're following, but because we follow some artists, they post porn.
No, and not just that. Sometimes those people follow other artists and they like that stuff, and then we get to see it too.
Oh yeah.
So it's like a indirectly kind of feed, which end up being porn. So
it happens. We'll probably never reblog porn on our Twitter because we want to keep it relatively.
well,
the whole
Jarron,
family-friendly thing might be out the window, but we want to try to
out
keep
the
it
window,
least
destroyed and shattered. No,
kind
we're like
visually PG-13.
Visually PG-13. How about this? Let's say we're a what is it? We're what's the RSB rating? We're M for mature. How about that? 17 and plus.
All right, fair enough.
Because we're not completely adult, but we're M
Right.
for mature. So.
Yeah, all right. So what's that like? Fucking 13.
Well,
In this
by
day and
American
age?
by American standards, and yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
So
Well,
if you like hentai and all that stuff, we'll talk about that. But we're not about to like actually show you anything because that's incriminating.
yeah, no, exactly. We're not doing none of that stuff because you got to be 18 to watch your porn.
Exactly.
legally.
Exactly. So yeah. Where can you find us, Jarron?
YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Stitcher for our RSS feed. RSS feed being the actual video, not video, but if you're going to Stitcher and stuff like that, it's only going to be audio. If you want the video, go to YouTube. But to
There's not much
listen
video,
to us,
though.
right? There's not much video, but you know what I mean,
Yeah.
fucker. The other YouTube channel is called WBATV. It's just an acronym for Wanna Be a Boo TV.
Exactly. Because we're very creative.
Because we're super creative. Because it sounds more da-na-na-na-na-na, WBATV.
Very news station like.
Right. Ooh, you know what? We should do? We should come up with a jingle for like
A jingle. Oh,
for
man.
every WBATV.
Probably. I've been thinking about that because every video seems a little bit empty in the beginning at least.
Well, I mean, you've made it interesting enough, but like
I've been falling into my chair every video.
I.
I've literally been
You gotta
falling into my.
You gotta start somewhere.
I guess I'll probably just start falling off the roof somewhere then, because falling is my.
Every episode, you just escalate it.
Exactly. I just fall off from some godforsaken place into a video.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
Probably. My body wouldn't though. I don't think.
Well,
my
I mean,
body
you're
would.
not. You wouldn't literally be. I'd
I don't
limit
know.
you to falling off of a house.
That's it. Okay. As long as you're okay with me falling off a house, that's perfectly
Alright,
fine.
If it's a normal size house, you can fall into the bushes or something.
Yeah. True. But if you want to find us on, if you want to listen to us in general,
in general, again, in general, you're mostly gonna find us on YouTube for listening and watching. For social media, Twitter and Facebook. Just to listen to us, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, iTunes,
Do you remember the new one that we
I
had?
can't for the life of me remember it.
It's Listen Notes. ListenNotes.com.
Listen Notes. I don't know. I keep thinking like notebook or like portfolio, something like that. It's in the ballpark of notes, but for the fucking life of me, I can never remember it. Listen Notes, and anywhere else that might host podcasts or anything like that.
The RSS feed will be down below as always.
Yeah.
For your convenience, and as always, guys, my name's Jomel Socorro.
My name's Jarron Gaddis.
And we are the Wannabe Boo Podcast, bringing you the latest and greatest game and anime news, reviews, and waifus for Laifu.
Thanks for listening, guys, and we'll talk to you next time.